also awesome, our guests today. They are fresh off their Mayday tour and hot on the heels of releasing their new album, Error, which is full of huge records. Please welcome to Fresh Out Live for the very first time, The Warning! There we go. Fist bumps, how are you guys? You don't usually get rock horns. Ooh. But that's pretty cool. You guys are rocking it up. And honestly, I can't stress this enough. You guys literally had a concert at a really big venue in New Jersey at PNC Bank and Arts Center last night.
Last night.
That's very cool.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
We're touring with Halestorm and the Pretty Reckless right now. So it's been awesome.
Oh, that's so cool. You're on tour with them.
Yes.
Perfect. Oh my God, I thought it was like a radio show, but that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, we're on
really
tour.
cool.
We've been on the road for 3 weeks, and we have
We've
more.
played 14 shows so far. It's been cool. It's been cool.
You guys have actually shared the stage with so many people. I'm going to ask you about them, but is it like, do you learn things from, you know, the headliners? Is it tough backstage? As fans always assume you're probably just like mingling, but it is work.
Right.
Do you get like some FaceTime with them?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
We get to eat together. We can see each other now and then, and obviously we hang backstage at the shows whenever we can, and we just like support them from there.
Yeah. And you definitely learn a lot. These are artists who have been doing this for so many years, and you're just like in awe of what they're doing. So it's definitely been a growing experience. Yeah.
Well, you guys have been doing this quite some time too. I think it's like 7 years, right? Since this Enter Sandman cover went crazy. And this is wild. We have a clip of it right here I'd love to bring up. And look at you guys. You're like getting into it. I love this. Was it always rock music for you guys? Does that come from your parents, or like where does that come from?
Yeah, so our parents are really big rock lovers, music lovers in general. But I think when we wanted to do this, we started playing the video game, the Rock Band, when we were really young. And we loved playing the video game, and we loved what we saw on the screen. So that's what really inspired us to play. And
what we play today.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, it's so funny to me because like Metallica's having this moment because of Stranger Things right now with Master of Puppets. You guys were like 7 years ahead of the game with this one. Seriously. Now I hear you guys still do this. You bust it out in the set, is that right?
Oh yeah. Last year we were invited by Metallica to participate in their Blacklist album, which was the
30 years
album of 30 years of the Black Album. So we did this version of Enter Sandman, which launched our careers when we were really young. But we did this version with Alessia Cara. So now we just like play it live, and it's really fun to see like all these people that probably don't know our music, but they react to Enter Sandman and this new version of it. It's just a really fun song to play live.
And you pour through the filter of The Warning, which I think is really cool.
Exactly. It's so crazy to play our own version.
Oh yeah. You guys are doing 100 gigs this year. I'm sure you're already aware of that. I'm not making any clues. But look at that. I mean, like, you know you're hitting the road hard when the tour looks like an eye exam.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Look at those dates. So how has it been?
It's been great. It's awesome that we get to do this, and after so many years of not doing it because of the pandemic, we're just like raring to go. We're bringing everything, and with
also,
new music
like
now.
we're touring with new music, and we're touring in the U.S. We're from Mexico. We're Mexican.
Yeah.
So like coming into this country and seeing people react so well to our music and to our project and the music that we're giving to them, it's just really, really motivating, and it keeps us just like pushing forward with what we're doing.
Yeah. Well, you brought up Mexico. You were in Mexico City, I understand, when you did this very cool performance. I guess you were like touring with the Foo Fighters, and you did this for MTV as part of their We Speak Music campaign.
Yes.
And why did you want to be a part of that? Why was that important to you guys?
Well, I feel like us as a generation, it's really important to show our perspective of music, and us as Mexicans putting our country forward in rock music, which is something that maybe you don't see a lot.
Yeah.
So just like bringing a new voice to our generation and to women from Mexico as well. It was just really a big honor to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Totally. I gotta ask about some of these names, and just if you're watching MTV, to put in context how cool these guys are. Def Leppard, Alice Cooper, the Foo Fighters. You've shared the stage with all of them. Is there a moment or interaction that comes to mind just sharing with some of those legends?
Oh, definitely. I remember being with Rick, the drummer of Def Leppard, exchanging like tips for like heat stroke on stage because we were playing in Mexico and it was super hot. It was so surreal being like, yes, look, I do this and let's do that. I was just like, you know, that's a very cool tip.
That's amazing.
Great.
What a teacher in that. All right, well, guys, thank you so much. Unfortunately, we're out of time here, but The Warning, everybody, check them out on the road. They're definitely coming to a city near you after all those dates. And thank you so much for stopping by Fresh Out.
Thank you
for having us.
It means a lot to stop by. And this, of course, is Fresh Out Live, the only place for the hottest music news. For The Warning, I'm Kevin Kenny. Have an awesome weekend and rock it on up, right?
Rock on!
Adios!